guys, Nate Richards here from Richards Guitar Studio, and we're going to do the song A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles today. The sheet music is up at the blog. Go to richardsguitarstudio.com and find the blog there, and you can click on the sheet music. So the way that I have this set up is in chord diagrams. It's more of a chord progression form rather than a tab form. For this song, I'm not completely worried about the exact guitar part. It's not too guitar dominant. The vocals are very dominant. So as long as you're getting the chords and then the groove down, I think you're going to be okay for this song. So the intro chord is a G7 sus4 chord. Sounds like this. And then the vocals give you a cue in to letter A. So once you're into letter A, it sounds like this. So when you're first practicing this, I will do the stick rhythms that I have written there, where you're just doing the beat for each chord. And so on. So the way that part A works is that you have a four measure phrase that repeats. So the first 8 measures is a repeat. So once you get that down, the first 4 measures, practice that as its own phrase and repeat it a bunch of times. Then part A, the third line, is a follow-up phrase to that on a C chord, D, and back to G, C, G. Alright, you're going to practice that one as its own phrase, then put them together. Once you can get them together with a steady beat, then go ahead and start listening to the recording and see if you can follow along with the groove. Right? So that's part A. Part B is a minor section starting on a B minor chord. Sounds like this. Alright, so after that, you go back to part A. Alright, so again, you have B minor. Practicing the beat. Okay, so you're going to follow the beat there, and then once you get it, again, you put the recording on and try to follow the groove. Alright, so letter C is a short guitar solo. Sounds like this. So it's actually a little challenging to play this solo. You have the first part, second finger, first, third, slide on the third. Then you bar the 13th fret, and then what you're going to do is hammer on your third finger from a downstroke, down, hammer, and then upstroke. Down, hammer, up. And you repeat that over and again. Now the hard part about this is that it's a 3-note pattern, but it's in 16th notes, which is a 4-note rhythm. So you have to kind of like, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and so it's kind of weird. It keeps offsetting itself, and it never really is consistent on the beat. So that's a little bit of a challenge to get that playing right along with the recording. Alright, so you might have to work on that for a little bit. So essentially what happens is even while you're playing the solo, part A and part B continuously repeat over and over and over again. Right? So after you've done the solo, you kind of pick it up at the end of part A, I believe. So so that's basically the entire song, A and B, over and over and over. So letter D, what this is, it's essentially letter A again, but with a different ending on it, where you're gonna kind of repeat the G and the C chord a few more times. So letter D sounds like this. Sorry. Okay, so really all you're doing is you're taking the end of part A, and taking those last chords G and C, and repeating that progression a few times. Again. Again. And then you have this little ending, kind of comes out of nowhere. So you bar an F chord, like kind of the top part of an F major chord. Use your pinky on a high G. And just arpeggiate that and it fades away. So that's A Hard Day's Night. Any questions, richardsguitarstudio.com, that's our email. Check the blog for the sheet music and have fun with that one.